Now it's time to welcome our next guest. Both have had us glued to our screens, from bake-off disasters to heartbreaking love stories.
But now Sue Perkins and Ambika Mod are swapping the small screen for the stage as they both take on the critically acclaimed show Every Brilliant Thing on London's West End, in London's West End. Amazing, amazing. Welcome to the programme.
Hello.
Now, for anyone that doesn't know anything about this play, it's quite different, isn't it, Sue?
Yes, I mean, it's a beautifully written play, but there are elements of improvisation within it, so it means it's different every single night, and the audience have a very important role to play. Not a scary role, but basically at the end of it, it's this wonderful, inclusive, incredible experience enjoyed by everybody.
But you're not in it at the same time. That's what we need to get across.
I don't have the joy of sharing the stage with this brilliant human.
I don't have the joy of sharing the stage with Sue.
We got quite confused, didn't we? So we were reading everything about it last night, and it said it showed your dates and you're on it at the same time, but then it said a one-person show, and we're like, well, how does that work?
Exactly?
We're just doing it in rep.
Yeah.
So there's like 5 of us, me, Sue, Lenny Henry, Johnny Donahoe, who was one of the creators, and Minnie Driver, and we're all just doing it at different times over the course of 2.5 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Imagine doing a long run, but then put in some lazier people who can only do sort of maybe 3-4 days a week. Yeah. Imagine it like that.
That's us. That's
so
me
us.
and Sue. Yeah. Yeah.
And you said there's improv as well.
Yeah.
How does all of that work? And what is the show actually about?
So the show is about this person who's just called the narrator, and they can be played by literally anyone, which is the beauty of it, like any age, any gender, any ethnicity. And as a child, their mother attempts suicide, and they write her a list of every brilliant thing worth living for. And it's sort of about them as they grow up and dealing with this experience, and they keep writing this list and returning to this list over the course of their life. And the audience play different characters from their life. Yeah. And so we get people on stage, we interact with the audience a lot, the audience read out...
No one knows that they might get called up and be brought
They get warmed first, so it's not... it's not panto, you're not plucking somebody out. You know, we'll be in the auditorium, I guess, as people come in and speak to people and see who's up for it.
It's very informal. It's a very informal show. Like, there's a lot of... The house lights are up the entire time. Everyone is very much in there as one.
Yeah. So, would you call it a comedy?
Yeah.
Yes, it is a comedy, but it's got real heart to it.
I was going to say, because you can be quite vulnerable in it as well, can't you?
Yes, there's a lot of vulnerability in it, yeah, I would say. And it's about trying to see positivity and hope in situations that are sometimes dark. But there's there's so much joy in it, which is why I wanted to do it. There's so much joy in it.
Have you ever done anything like this before, Sue?
No. I mean, I've done lots of improv, mainly because I've rarely ever sat down and written material. So every gig is improv for me.
But more pure comedy improv, because as much as this is comedy, this is, as you said, it's also about mental health and you know, serious struggles.
It is very serious. So no, I haven't actually. I haven't.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But Ambika, you started in comedy, didn't you?
Yeah.
So is it good to... Do you see this as going back to your roots?
Yeah, I'm so excited. I do think this show is like a theatre stand-up hybrid, and I'm so excited to, like, go back to what I used to do many years ago and I haven't had a chance to do. So that's why I'm like, I really do feel like this is going to fill my cup.
Is it daunting?
I haven't thought about the reality of, like, being alone on stage in that... And, like, also just, like, all the lines.
Yeah.
I haven't thought about
many
that.
lines.
So many lines.
So many numbers.
How long until you start?
The run?
About 3 weeks.
So 3 weeks to learn it.
Are the lines locked in?
No. But if you're a member of the production team involved in the making of the show, then yes.
Improv, Sue, improv.
Yes. I know that 2,389 on the list is badgers.
Right.
They're in every brilliant... They're part of the...
Right, yeah.
So you'll never see each other perform?
Ever again. This is the last time. Yeah.
I mean...
We brought you together and then we'll end it as well.
That's it.
We met this morning and immediately you've been very boundaried and said, please don't ever be in my space from this moment onwards.
Yeah. This is unbearable.
Ambika, this is
You're not the first person to have said that to me.
This is kind of a full circle moment for you as well, isn't it? Because you saw this play when you were really young.
I saw it at my first Edinburgh Fringe when I was 19.
Wow.
And it was like the second year it was up there, so like it had loads of buzz around it. And it was like sold out, and I went along to the venue and I was like, oh, sorry, there are only tickets for Every Brilliant Thing left. And they're like, oh, just wait here, someone might not show up. And a person didn't show up and I got a ticket. And now, 10 years later, I'm doing on the West End.
That's
see,
just
that's
meant to be.
Did that see you back in the tent, maybe, then?
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, anything is possible within the multiverse. That's all I'll say on that. Yeah.
But is it daunting for you? Because, again, we know you for stand-up, loads of it, and tons of comedy work. Is it daunting for you, or do you go into each one because it's got so much improv in it? Because you can change it. It's like us sitting on this show. Sometimes we read the link, sometimes we don't.
Well, I mean, that's Andy.
No.
And that's what
Speak
Andy
for
does.
yourself. That's a real pro there, mate. I think I relish it being daunting. I think if you don't do things that sort of tickle your sense of fear, then you're not really sort of... You know, it's good to challenge yourself. You need to sort of grow by being scared sometimes. And I'm looking forward to being vulnerable and being open. It's an extraordinary play. It doesn't really rest on us particularly. Yeah. The material is so beautiful. There's a reason it's been a smash hit all the way around the world. Yeah. I mean, this is a show that has... I mean, we did that amazing Zoom, didn't we?
This amazing Zoom where we met all the people from around the world who've done it. It's been done in, like, 8 different countries, like,
Iceland,
several different languages.
Nigeria...
Oh, wow.
And we were all on this big Zoom. Yeah.
And I could only list 2. What does that say about my mental state?
It sounds... I've never been to a production like that before, and it definitely sounds like something I kind of want to experience and witness. Not because I want to get involved with the improv, but just to see how it works.
It's so close up. I watched some clips, and it's so close up. I mean, literally... The performer can come and sit next to somebody in the audience and say, "So, give me a thing, a name of something that's happened." And I think I would be uncomfortable, but in a nice way.
But it's such a... I don't know, it establishes very early on that we're all in this together. Yeah. And the subject matter is one that everybody at some point will have experienced. Everybody is touched with sadness. You can't outrun it, but you can develop skills and strategies to navigate it and to be better prepared for when it comes again, I think. And I don't know about you, but that's what I take from it. It's a very optimistic thing.
Yeah. It's honestly one of the most joyful things I've ever read.
Yeah, I agree.
And actually, there's something so... Even though what the narrator's going through is very specific, there's something so universal about how they respond to things and how they react to things. And I also think, like, within the cast of people doing it, there really is something for everyone, because we won't be... Me and Sue... While we're doing the same play, we won't be doing the same show.
No.
Because it's affected by, generationally and, like, our own experiences. So...
That's the nicest way anyone said you're much older than I am. Which is true, but it's true. It's true. We're
Sue is that she's really old.
But it's true. It is because we have different experiences and different backgrounds and different upbringings, and so that's why the cast has been chosen. It will have its own particular flavour, I think, depending on who you see. And, of course, because the contributions on the night, we're just a small cog, really.
So someone in the audience might say something to add to the list and then you have to go with it? Is that
They can take on roles. They have roles.
Yeah.
And I don't want to give too much away, but...
You're not giving anything away, Sue Perkins.
I know, I'm known for it. I'm known for it. I'm getting serious MI5
but
vibes.
They play different characters, and they will play those characters very differently.
Yes.
And the energy will be different every single night. And, no 2 shows will ever be the same. And that's, like, part of the joy of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What an experience.
I know. Wow. It'd be
amazing.
Amazing.
Go watch and get involved.
And it's an amazing cast, as you said. Everyone who's doing it is top-notch. So well done. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for coming on the show. Lovely to meet you both as well.
And you.
Well, I've met you before.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've not met you before. But lovely to meet you.
This is the most literal goodbye I've ever heard.
I know.
And I have met you, and I have met you, and I have met you.
Oh, hello. Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload tons of new content every single day. So hit the subscribe button, like all the videos, and don't miss out. We'll see you in the morning.